What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this video is going to be a little bit different because normally I've been covering hurricanes, tornadoes, winter storms, and all of that. But this news is basically what we're looking at right here. Like, for those of you who do not know, there's a massive heat wave going on right now, and I'm sure you've probably felt it. 100 million people have felt it. And yeah, there's a massive heat wave going on across the United States right now, and because this is such a large story and such a large weather event, I wanted to make a video kind of talking about it, as well as kind of talking about like things like what you should do, how you can stay safe, all that stuff. So before we get into that, though, we need to talk about this heat wave. In fact, I want to show you a map real quickly. This is an article from Insider Advantage. This is the latest. Climate Prediction Center. This is the temperature outlook. Like, look at this. We're looking at a 90 to 100% chance of it being above, like, way above average. Like, this is a way above average area right here, from Texas all the way to Georgia, up to the boot heel of Missouri. Like, the Deep South is really getting hit hard from this heat wave, and a huge chunk of the countries in that 80 to 90%, like, they're way above average. Like, it impacts so many people, impacts everyone from the Houston area all the way up to the southern Chicago area, all the way towards the parts of the Atlanta area, into northern Florida, to Carolinas. Like, pretty much, this is such a massive event that about 1/3 of our population in the United States is being affected by this. And we're looking at triple-digit temperatures, heat indexes into the 110s. Like, that is crazy, and that raises the threat for public health. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. Milwaukee's heat index hit a record June high of 109 degrees Fahrenheit on Tuesday. Las Vegas, too, reported 109. I mean, Las Vegas, you would see temperatures in the upper 90s, lower 100s, as it's mostly in the deserts. But 109 degrees, that's crazy. North Platte, Nebraska set its own June record high of 108. Phoenix, Arizona rose to 114 degrees. 114 degrees. Like, if you're in that heat, like, you need to be drinking lots of water. You need to just, generally, I would not stay outside very long in this kind of heat. 114 degrees. Like, I will say Arizona is very dry. It's not very humid, but still, 114 is insane. Probably the hottest weather I've been in is probably around 105 degrees Fahrenheit. 114 is absolutely crazy. Death Valley topped at 123. It broke its record. I think the record's now 130 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that. And basically, this is going to continue for potentially up to another week, maybe even longer. The prolonged nature of the well above normal temperatures and excessive heat has been impressive for early to mid-June. Like, the Climate Prediction Center also predicts a 3-month outlook for temperatures nationwide. Like, basically, this is projecting a summer of above average heat across the entire United States, with basically the exception of Minnesota, Montana, and North Dakota, as well as in Washington, Oregon, right here. Like this heat wave is insane, and it's already killed several people. And yeah, one death is way too many when it comes to a huge weather event. So a few people have already been killed, but also 2,000 cattle have been killed. At least 2,000 cattle killed amid high heat, humidity in Kansas state reports. Thousands of cattle in Kansas died over the weekend amid the sizzling heat wave and high humidity levels that continue to threaten livestock in one of the nation's top cattle-producing states. This is Kansas. Thousands of cattle are dying. Okay, we don't need to see that. There are at least 2,000 cattle deaths in southwest Kansas over the weekend. The Kansas Department of Health and Environment spokesman Matthew Laura told USA Today in a statement. The deaths were reported by the department by facilities that reached out for help disposing the carcasses, which, wow. much of Kansas saw heat advisories amid triple-digit temperatures and high humidity Saturday and Sunday, according to the NWS. Like, we've seen heat advisories and excessive heat warnings across a lot of the United States. Like, for example, St. Louis. They saw the St. Louis area, and the area surrounding even that in parts of central Missouri and parts of southern Illinois had an excessive heat warning, which I looked at the warning. It called for temperatures in the up to 100, with the heat index potentially reaching 114 degrees. Like, that is insane heat. Like, the way you don't get yourself sick in this heat, you need to drink plenty of water, stay inside as much as possible. Like, it's very crazy what we're looking at right here. It's very crazy. And just wow, like, this is such a huge weather event. Like, I don't cover huge weather events like this. I'm more of a severe weather person, a winter weather person, a hurricane person. But this heat wave is impacting so many people in the United States that people need to talk about this, and people need to tell the public what is going on. And yes, I've seen a lot of articles going around saying that this is a public safety hazard. Yes, it is. And because it is so hot out there that you could literally get heat exhaustion or even worse, heat stroke. That's how bad this heat is. And this is going to continue for likely another week or so. So we're not out of the woods yet. So what I want to say to wrap up this video is that if you're in a heat advisory, excessive heat warning, take it very seriously. Like, you're seeing heat indexes potentially up past 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Like, that is already 105 is already crazy enough, but the temperatures we're seeing 113, 114. Like, stay inside as much as you can. Stay inside as much as you can. Don't go outside unless you have to. If you do, drink plenty of water and just stay vigilant. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video. Like I said, like a broken record, I already said twice, I don't generally cover stories like this, but we're seeing such a massive impact across the United States and so many people are affected that I almost kind of need to talk about this, because this is affecting at least 1/3 of the country. So, with that being said, that's going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It helps me out and helps me make more videos like these. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather, and I hope I am doing it with this. But with that being said, guys, have a wonderful day. Stay safe.